Hello everyone and welcome to CXO Insights. I'm joined today by Monzer Tohme, the Managing Director for MEA and APAC at Keyloop. Welcome, Monzer.
Thank you.
So just to kick us off, Monzer, can you just give us a quick overview of what Keyloop is and what is your focus here in the region?
Sure. Keyloop is a leader in the automotive retail space. We provide solutions for that industry. We've been in the business for almost 40 plus years, started in the UK, where we work closely with key OEMs to build the solutions for them and for their retailers. And ever since, definitely the solution has grown to be what is typically or historically called a DMS, a dealership management system. Globally and regionally, we are the leader player and we have the highest market share in Middle East. You can mention many of the top names between UAE, Saudi, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman. They run on our platforms.
Thank you so much for that, Monzer. So obviously the automotive sector is one of the fastest growing here in the region.
Yes.
You know, everyone like in the UAE, in Saudi Arabia, everyone's into like the latest cars and the latest, transportation technology. So from your perspective, what are the different, what are the major trends that are driving this sector, and how are you leveraging that to support or to enable your customers to kind of leverage those technologies as well?
Look, you're spot on. The region has been growing significantly in the automotive industry, and definitely we know that through our interaction with our customers. Key drivers is typically electrification. So the wave of electrical cars that came to the region a few years back drove a good percentage of the consumers to buy electrical cars, and that definitely increased our customers' growth and profitability, which in relation impacted definitely our business. Then you have the Chinese wave, but I call it typically wave, and that started almost 4 years back. It's still going on very strongly, where now you start to see a bit of slowdown on the first electrical brand, and I don't want to go into names, just to be fair with everyone. So the first electrical brand in the region, they had the market share, they definitely still are the leader, but now you see a big wave of the Chinese is focusing on the cost-effective EV cars, which as well driving a lot of adoption in the region, because you're touching now on the consumer level who wants something cost-effective that as well can run almost with no cost for them. And this is where you see a big penetration for Chinese cars in the market, more on the, as I said, on the EV versus typically the fuel. Based at least on our knowledge as a team here at Keyloop and through conversations with our customers, we have 40 plus new Chinese brand interest in UAE, and a similar number as well in Saudi, and we still see a more trend that more brands are coming. Keeping in mind, in India you have close to 110 Chinese car manufacturers. So we already have 40% of those in the Middle East, and we're still seeing an increase from existing dealers who are acquiring new brands.
Obviously, there's one technology that we cannot not discuss. So AI is obviously making a lot of, making huge waves across industries, and I would assume especially in the automotive sector as well. So how are you leveraging AI into your platforms in terms of helping, dealerships anticipate customer needs and new customer expectations?
As you mentioned, AI is definitely today the buzzword across the industry, and definitely as well within the automotive. And this is a key discussion we always have with our customers. Part of that discussion or journey, we are launching new products. We launched this product in the UK a few months back. We're launching our Fusion portfolio in the Middle East shortly. And in the core and the heart of Fusion is AI. And Fusion is a combination of what we historically used to say is the DMS or the dealership management system, which typically sits at the heart of the dealer operation. But more importantly, the change we're seeing is more now on the digitization, making sure these dealers can do business online, they can do marketing campaign, they can do personalized interaction with their customer, and the main focus out of all of these interaction is how they can improve the customer experience, their customer experience, to make sure they stay more loyal and they buy definitely more cars from them. And AI becomes a key component of our portfolio. And part of that launch, and where we reclassified a bit the way we launch product and we build product, is now more focused on business outcome. So our products today are classified into different domains that very much align to the consumer business or the customer and the dealer business. And AI becomes an essential component in helping decision makers to make the right decision faster and more efficient, because AI today is, and one of the products that we will be launching is Vega and Vega AI, which is definitely a component of BI and AI that will help owners, give them the ability to make decisions faster and more successful, because BI today can do analysis, can do predictions by far faster than any human, which allows owners and decision makers to do the right decisions faster and address the market changes.
Looking ahead, what can we expect from Keyloop in the next few months and even next year? Would you be able to share some overview as to what's the strategy moving forward?
Look, Fusion definitely is our key priority at the moment, but Fusion is a journey, is an innovation that will continue and evolve as we move forward. So as we have built the platform, our vision and direction is to be a platform, not just a solution for Wonder, a platform for the automotive industry where retailers, other vendors, and even potentially other solution providers who might compete with us or who might complement our solution, that can connect to that platform to address the needs of the automotive retail industry. As I said, this is a journey. We've already set the keystones or the building stones for this. We're launching the product. We launched it in the UK, we're launching it in Middle East, and we will move ahead and launch the product across different countries in the markets that we serve. But then again, there will be a lot of innovation coming. We discussed AI, potentially telematics, connectivity, which is becoming today as well very essential, and the ability to connect your solution as well to potentially any device you use.
Okay, great. And we're definitely looking forward to hearing more about that. Thank you so much for your time today, Monzer.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.